What's up? Let's make turkey pot pies out of that leftover turkey. I take underneath the bone on the bottom of the turkey. That's the best thing for this, the dark meat, right underneath the bone. I'm going to take a whole onion, chop it up, dice it, however you like it. Really don't matter. We're going to saute it down. I use Kroger brand pie crust because it has a little sweetness to it. So I'm going to bake that in the oven for probably about 15 minutes just to brown it. You don't want to cook it all the way. I just brown it a little bit. Again, the Kroger brand pie crust. And it's going to be best to use the deep dish pie crust. You'll see why. All right, I'm gonna use 3 tablespoons of oil. I had some leftover thyme, rosemary, and parsley. You can just use fresh parsley, not the dried one. Get all that turkey, dump it in there. I use 1 cup of water, but you want to use enough water just to cover the turkey, the amount of turkey that you're using, and use pretty much the equal amount of heavy cream. So I end up using 2 cups of water and about a cup of heavy cream. I used 2 chicken bouillon cubes. If you got some turkey stock, that's fine. I used about 3 tablespoons of poultry seasoning, sprinkle that in. I end up using 2 cups of the frozen vegetables. If you got fresh vegetables, cool. If you got some potatoes, you could throw that in there. I used a tablespoon of freshly ground black pepper. If you got regular black pepper, that's fine as well. Just mix that in, stir it up, let it get hot. I use 1 cup of water and 1 cup of all-purpose flour mixed together with a fork. Keep whipping it until it gets nice and smooth. Do not use it all. Do not use it all. Do not use it all. You're not gonna need it all. And just do it to your thickness. I used about maybe a quarter of that amount, quarter cup of that amount, and it got pretty thick. I would have liked it a little looser. If you make it too thick, just add a little bit of, you can go with not your heavy cream, add a little water just to thin it back out to the consistency that you want. Just mix it up so that it's hot. By this time, your pie crust that you put in just to toast a little bit should be finished. So you can take that out, finish mixing this up, incorporate it, give it a few minutes to go ahead and thicken up so you'll know exactly how thick it's going to be. And then you're good. Come back and add a little bit of salt. Now just spoon in your filling. This is why I say the best thing to get the deep dish pie crust. So that way you'll be able to have more sauce inside of your pie. And you'll just have room for all your filling inside. And it's going to be great. You're going to bake on 350 anywhere from 25 to 30 minutes. Use your eye. When it's brown at the top, it's finished. That's why we baked the pie crust just till it was like a little tannish, a little brown, got a little hard, and it wasn't doughy. And what I like to do, I'm not a baker at all. Usually I roll out the pie crust. What I did last night, man, I took another empty pie crust. I did not bake it. And I just dropped it right on top of the pie crust, and that's going to be my top. So just bake, put it on top, lay it on top of it, and you're done. Squeeze the edges together, bake it, like I say, 25, 30 minutes, or until the top is nice golden brown. It takes a little minute. I knew it was done because it was hard. Touch it. It was hard. What I end up doing, I put the oven on broil for about 5 minutes on low broil just to get the top crispy. You don't have to do that. You can just let it bake a little longer. And I just spooned it on. This is why the deep dish, it would have been a lot better. We could have added a lot more sauce inside. Baked turkey pot pie.